Joining us now from Newton, Massachusetts is attorney Mitchell Garabedian, who, as you saw, represents the man who claims he was victimized at the camp. Mr. Garabedian, good morning.
Good morning.
I know you briefly mentioned it in Michelle's piece there, but how much of a role did Senator Brown's coming forward have in your client now stepping forward?
Oh, it's an enormous role. When a victim comes forward and that victim is public and a highly visible person, it inspires others to come forward. And in this case, my client told me flat out he has come forward because he was inspired by Senator Scott Brown coming forward and revealing the ugly horrors of sexual abuse.
Is there any doubt in your mind that this is the same camp that Senator Brown attended as a youngster, because he has not come forward and named what camp that he actually did go to or was abused at it as a child?
No, there is no doubt in my mind. Based on the information I've had after speaking to my client and being informed about the activities at Camp Good News, and when Senator Scott Brown was there, I firmly believe that this was the same camp that Scott Brown attended.
So what does your client now hope to get out of this? Like Michelle said, this is 25 years later that he's now coming forward. What's the end game here?
Well, for most victims, for all victims, it's trying to obtain at least a small degree of closure, to be able to heal a little bit and make the world a safer place for children, but also to make this alleged perpetrator accountable.
Just talking about this alleged perpetrator for a second, we've been mentioning it here on the broadcast this morning. To your knowledge, this person still works at the camp, is that correct?
Yes, I have been informed that this person, this alleged perpetrator, still works at the camp and has been working there for a number of years. So
now, what's your next move? Do you seek criminal charges? And should you choose to go down the criminal route, is this something that you could foreseeably see yourself requesting Senator Brown to maybe testify?
Well, I have sent a letter to the District Attorney's Office in Barnstable County. The District Attorney, Mr. O'Keefe, contacted me immediately, and he informed me that a state trooper would be contacting me in order to be put in touch with my client. My client has called the state trooper, and as I understand it, there's an ongoing investigation.
Has the camp made any comment about this? Have you talked to anyone at the camp to tell them that this person allegedly could still be working there?
No, because of the pending criminal investigation, I have not contacted the camp at this point in time.
Well, let me ask you this. In your opinion, now that this story is public and this camp has been named, do you foresee other people maybe now coming forward with allegations of abuse?
Well, in these types of cases, because Scott Brown, for instance, inspired my client to come forward, now my client may inspire another person to come forward. It has a domino effect. The victims embolden other victims when they come out and discuss sexual abuse.
And one thing we can say is Senator Brown's spokesperson did say yesterday that he has, quote, no desire to explore this matter further. But we'll continue to follow this story. Mr. Garabedian, we appreciate you joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.